Okay. So I have my graph paper over here, but the only reason I use my graph paper is to tell, these are all up or down, to tell whether it's a positive or a negative leading coefficient. That's it. Okay, so you don't have to have the graph paper, but I want to give you a complete visual on how to do this. So what I do first is I graph what they give me, so the focus and the directrix. And I know that 205 over 68 is not a good number, but there's a reason they give it to you like that. It is 3.01. So this coordinate is 1 and 3.01. And then your other one, your 203 over 68 is a 2.98. So I'm going to graph that. Actually, I can use a little one on this one. The other ones tend to be pretty big, not big numbers, but like 9 or 10, and my little graphs won't do that. But this one will, so it'll make it a little bit easier for you guys to look at. All right. So I have the focus at 1 and 3.01. So something like this. And then I have my directrix at 2.98. Y equals 2.098. I'm sorry, 2.98. So that means your directrix is below your focus. The only reason you need to know that is because this one will point up, which makes it a positive leading coefficient. That's the only reason that you need to graph anything, okay? Everything else is fine. So remember that we find the vertex exactly between the focus and the directrix. So if the focus is at 205 and the directrix is 203, where's the vertex? 204 over 68. Got that? So this is your vertex point. This will work the same way every single time because they're all y equals. You use the focus x because it's going to be in line. Remember that, it's going to be in line with it. And then what's in the middle is 204 over 68. Here's why they use those numbers. What is it? A perfect whole number, right? Does everybody see that? So that's why they do that for you. So the fractions are there just to give you a perfect whole number when you find that vertex. All right, so then we write our equation. It's y equals, we're looking for that a, we don't know what it is, x, and then what comes after x? Say it again. -1, so change the x coordinate of the vertex, squared, and then what comes on the end? +3. So then remember we find a by doing c equals 1 over 4a. This is the only thing that's going to have a fraction in it at all, okay? This is the only thing. So how do you do it? How far is it from 205 over 68 to 204 over 68? 168. Has everybody got that? 168. So that's what's going to go right here, 1 over 68. So this is the equation that you're trying to solve, okay? We're going to cross multiply. We get 68 equals 4a. We're going to divide by 4. And if you do that in your calculator, 68 divided by 4 gives you 17. I don't think there are any fractions in your answers at all today. So if your answer has a fraction in it, something is wrong, okay? All right, so we said it was going to be positive. The quiz that I graded, or the 2 quizzes that I graded, watch these signs, positives, negatives. We said that it was up from our graph. So our equation is y equals 17, x minus 1 squared. Make sure you put that squared on there. And then +3. You work the rest of them out the same exact way. The same exact way. All right. I'm going to stop sharing, stop recording.